Wolfpack fans, and welcome to the Kings Mutual Century Center in beautiful Berwick, Nova Scotia, capital of Nova Scotia, where your Wolfpack faces off against the Valley Wildcats. I think we've got our audio issues sorted out once and for all. The banner at the top of the screen's a little bit big, so I'm going to see if I can adjust that. So, the two teams come into this game. The Wildcats sit in 5th spot with 6 games played, with 3 wins and 3 losses for a total of 6 points. The Wolfpack comes into the game in 8th place with only 5 games played, the fewest in the league, same as the Max, with 1 win and 4 losses. National anthem. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem. We're going to get underway here in just a few minutes for 60 minutes of jam-packed hockey action. As I mentioned, the Wolfpack come into this game with only 5 games played. That's tied for the fewest in the league, along with the Halifax McDonald's. Neither of which played games last weekend. While the other teams played at least 2 games, and the Max are away in Gatineau, Quebec in a tournament this weekend. Good luck to the Max. The Wolfpack dropped a heartbreaker Wednesday night at the Wolf Den to Dartmouth Field Subarus, and we're all underway. Doing this here all myself there. That's Hickey going back into the corner. On the wall. Hickey going up, turnover at the red line, back into the zone. Rittenberg's going to set it up behind the net. Gibbs going to rim it around to the half wall. That's going to get past McLeod. Down into the other zone. No icing on the call. McLeod picked off the pass. That was spent into the corner. Dawson Swift backhands it up in. Might need to get this tripod a little higher to see over the folks. Nobody here, we could see no problem. Now everybody's here. in, stick save, driven up into the netting by Rittenberg, your starting goaltender. So, face off in the Wolfpack zone. Swift around to Bent. That one's blocked. Bradford dumps it in, heading back in. That is icing. Face off in the Wolfpack zone to the right of Rittenberg. Bradford wins, back around, doesn't quite get to Swift. Bradford up off the boards, and that is out to the neutral zone. Pressure from Walsh. Over to the other side. Betts trying to get some move, loses it off the stick. Loose puck in front of the, right in the honey hole in the slot. That's off the skate. Bent clears it out to the blue line. D-to-D pass by the Wildcats. Welsh gets it out of the zone. Davidson, Carter Davidson trying to cut around that. And scores! Carter Davidson opens up the scoring for the Wolfpack, and they take an early 1-0 lead with 18:22 to go in the first period. I believe that's Davidson's first goal and possibly his first point of the season. Face off at center ice. After that, can't see who that is. That was Connor McPhee. Good force, passing it over into the zone. That's Breen. Whistle on the play. Face-off will be in the Wolfpack's D zone. Let's see if I can run this high. Nobody going in the box, so face-off coming out to the neutral zone now. Can't operate that high, folks. Gonna have to deal with a few heads in the way, I guess. Clark. They get it poked off the stick on the half wall. Are the Wildcats backhanded out to the neutral zone? That's going to get past Breen. High stick, but Luke Force is going to get there first. Shot, and Luke Force scores. First shot of the game for either team. Results in a goal for each. Dawson LaPlante on the face-off. He wins it. Bent, over to Hickey. Hickey up, that's intercepted at center ice. They try to get it back in, but it's blocked. Off the Clowater stick, Hickey over to Bent. Bent going back, now into the corner, backhands it over. Wildcats are going to get there first. That's going to be blocked by Bent. Going for a rush into the Wildcat zone, and they're offside. Face-off will come out into the neutral zone, just outside of the Wildcat zone. Dawson LaPlante's going to take the face-off. He's got Milana to his right and Clowater to his left. Hickey and Bent remain the D. LaPlante keeps it in. Wildcats on the wall. At the blue line, they get it out. Hickey poking it forward. Wildcats, is that Betts, I believe. Over to Shields, gets a stick on it. Pokes it into the Wolfpack zone. That is icing. He was back at center ice. The player wasn't across the red line. The clock adjusted, face off down in the Wildcat zone. To the left of their goaltender. I didn't notice the number. I was getting the audio visual set up. Get people blocking the way there. Over to the far side, Dawson Swift sending it around behind the net. That's going to just get past Rose, who stumbles on the play on the wall. Got the Wolfpack and Wildcats. It was McLeod in there. Rose is there, out in front of the net. Swift pokes that out. McLeod on the wall, gets that out into the neutral zone, hits a glove on the wall. So face off back down in the Wolfpack zone. The forwards are going to change. Got the Radford line out. Green and Hickey are your D pair. I didn't count the D in warm-up, but given the rotation, I'm thinking we might be down one. That one misses up over the net, out to the half wall. Wildcats backhands that in. They break it up. Walsh down the near side. Walsh down the boards. Puts it on net. Glove save. Looks like number 1. It's Carter Aguirre. Radford on the draw. He wins out in the middle. Hickey lets one go. That's through traffic. Out on the side of the net. That almost went in off between the goalie's stick and pad. On the wall. Sorry, got a head there in the way. Into the corner, Wildcats trying to get it out. Hickey keeps it in front of him on the wall. That's Walsh. That shot's blocked. That was Radford shooting. Keeping it in is Hickey. Radford. No, that's Davidson, sorry. Wildcats get it out through the neutral zone into the Wolfpack zone. Breen backhands it to Valley's bent, so the Valley has a bent, and Wolfpack have a bent as well. That misses short side. Rebound comes all the way around to the half wall. Traffic jam there. Hillenberg or Heidenberg. Shot, blocker save, driven off to the wall by Rittenberg. Rebound comes all the way out to McKinnon. McKinnon passes over to his D up to the half wall. That forward skating around looking for a lane or an outlet. He misses short side. That gets cleared by Breen. Breen sends it around to the far side. Just gets past Davidson. Wildcats are going to keep it in. Slap shot from the lines high. And Rittenberg gets a glove on it and freezes the play. Puck goes around behind the net. Oh, Glenn. Glenn. Hey, Glenn. You're right in the way. And we've got a penalty. I should be, yeah, as long as you're not too far forward, I should see in the corner. Don't like this setup here. I might even move. I think I will in the intermission, folks. So, we've got our first power play of the game. Sponsored by Steve Bent's Hockey Ambitions. Elite hockey training and summer Sunday nights. We've got an excellent 4-on-4 series. That's Steve Bent's Hockey Ambitions supporting the power play. Speaking of Bent, that's Cole Bent passing out to Swift. Swift on the line, passing up to 11 is McPhee. To Bent up into the corner. Shot scored, power play goal. And that looks like Clark leading the way. Clark with the power play goal. And the Wolfpack take a 2-1 lead. Face off at center ice, Captain LaPlante. Into the corner is Rose, around behind the net, out the far side, looking for an outlet, off the glass and out. That's going to go all the way down and be icing. LaPlante again. The penalty still showing on the clock. Linesman pointing it out. Cole Harbour Wolfpack on YouTube. Charlie Benino breaking into the zone, passing it over to Clowater. Clowater battling in behind. Shot on net, save. That was LaPlante. Wildcats. And through, that's Breen tying him up on the boards. Into the corner of the Wildcats, Breen tying him up again. Puck out to the far side, Wildcats at the half wall. Clowater makes the move, they pass across the crease. That's on net, pad saved by Rickenberg. He's struggling to get it covered up. Loose puck in front of the net. Wolfpack trying to get it cleared, and they get it cleared out into the neutral zone. That's Benino. Bingo Benino with some moves. He's got some naturally great hands, that Benino. Great opportunity. Wildcats send it across the ice. Hickey sending it forward. No ice. McLeod on the forecheck. McLeod into the corner after him. Tied up into the corner. Now at the half wall. Puck scoots out. That's bent for the Wildcats and Milana. Cole bent for the Wolfpack. It's too many W's. Wildcats, Wolfpack, Cole bent played for the Wolverines last year. Rittenberg gets a blocker on that, sends that up out of play. 12:27 to go. I'd like to thank Excel Physiotherapy for coming on board with the Wolfpack this year, providing the team's training staff at each and every one of our games, and taking great care of our athletes between games. That one dribbles through. Excel Physiotherapy typically gets our athletes in within the next day. Locations in Halifax on Joe Howe. Nice save by Rittenberg. Good pad save, lots of scramble. And in Burnside, Excel Physiotherapy. Accelerate your recovery and performance. Wildcats clearing it from in front of their net. McLeod trying to center it. That's off a stick. Rose picks up the rebound. Rose centers. That's off and deflected through skates. Swift keeps it in though, sends it forward. Milana. Shots. Rebound comes around. Swift keeping it forward, but the Wildcats get it out. They're in the zone. Milana recovers, sending it back to Rose. Rose sends it forward up to Power. Power in on the near side. A little delay coming out center. He gets a shot on net. Can't see. Betts in. Betts scores! Betts had the first one, didn't he? So just like that, the Wildcats come back and tie it up 2 apiece. Vinny Radford out on the face-off for the Wolfpack. Looks like Betts is going to stay out for the Wildcats. And he does. That's off to Breen on the near side. He gets it down in. Radford on the forecheck, chasing around. Walsh over top. Wildcats coming back. That was Betts. Davidson, Radford in. Loses the puck. Half wall. I know you folks can't see it at home. We got Davidson, we got Radford. And that was Hickey out with the puck and through. Hickey centering, gets through over skates. Picking up the loose puck is Walsh. Walsh passes it back. Radford sends it across the ice. Cole bent, picks it up, passing it up to Walsh. Walsh with the delay. Folks I am going to make a move here right now. I can't handle this anymore. Might be able to see in the corners a little better. Saunier down into the corner. Saunier still battling the corner. Wildcats in the half wall. They pass it out to the blue line. Coming through center ice. They dump it in, going on the forecheck. Swift is going back with them. Wildcats with the puck behind the Wolfpack net. That's a penalty on the Wolfpack, I guess. So the Wolfpack is going on the penalty kill. Penalty being assessed to rookie Dawson Swift. So Wolfpack penalty kill. At 11, which is McPhee. It was on the face-off. That's Hanley. Back to Hanley, putting it through. Rittenberg with the save. They clear it down. '16 Wildcats. Pass up to Hanley. Hanley on the near side for the Wildcats. They dump it in. Rittenberg's wisely going to stop it and cover that up. Gets the whistle. Face off in the Wolfpack zone. We got Dawson LaPlante going to take the face off to the right of Jordan Rittenberg. Back to, looks like Doucette, but I think that's a cue. Yeah, it is. Duquette. Hanley over. Shot, save, and trapped by Rittenberg. There's a minute 17 to go on this Wolfpack penalty kill. Sorry, folks, too. I lost all my displays today. We had some audio issues the last few games. I spent a lot of time today getting it sorted out, and we finally got it fixed. But in the process, I had to delete the app and reinstall it and all kinds of stuff, and I lost all the posters and banners and stuff that were already done. So I got some made today, but not all of them. So, penalty assessed on number 17 for the Wildcats. No, that's number 10. So face-off's going to go down to the Wildcat zone. We're going to go 4-on-4 for the next minute and 4 or less. Stealing phrase from his friend Zach Power, our home game play-by-play announcer. Didn't make the trip to Berwick today. You're watching from home, Zach. Hey, Bingo Bonino, Charlie on the face-off. Wildcats behind the zone. They send it back out to the near side. Flowwater in behind the net with Bonino. That's Flowwater. Now Bonino chasing behind the net. Out on the far side. Wildcats trying to get through the neutral zone. On net. Rittenberg sticks it behind. Wolfpack picks it up on the half wall. Now that's Hindenburg. Luke Force. Didn't get a chance to study the rosters today as I would have liked. Getting our audio issues sorted out. Off to the near side. Back out to the other side. Force. Can't get a shot on it. That's Flowwater. Down the far side as the penalty, the Wolfpack penalty expires, and the Wolfpack are now going to go on a Steve Bent Hockey Ambitions power play as the net comes off. So the Wolfpack will be on a power play for the next 52 seconds. Milana, Rose, back to McLeod. McLeod over to Milana, shot. Stopped by Aguirre. Steve Bent hockey ambitions, elite hockey training, and his summer Sunday night 4-on-4 hockey league. It's some great fast-paced 4-on-4 hockey in the summertime. Face-off looks like it's coming out to the neutral zone. McLeod on the draw. He wins. He's going to send it back to Rose. Over to Bent. Bent to McLeod. Again, Wolfpack are on the power play. Rittenberg backhands it around behind the net. Rose is picking it up. Rose sends it back the other side to Bent. In the corner is Cole Bent. Move in front of the net. Across the red line, passes it up to Milana. Milana dumps it in. McLeod on the near side. Gets past him. Going in to work on the half wall to tie him up. They clear it out. Rose is heading back. Rittenberg gets it set up for Rose. Rose bobbles, loses it. McLeod can't get it. Fletcher tries to pass it across, but that's intercepted by Bent, who gets it up to Milana. Milana's into the neutral zone and through. In on the far side, trying to cut through the D. Oh, that's Wildcats in, shot. Save, loose puck. And now it's covered up. I just figured something out with this app, guys. Learning something new every day. All right, Radford on the draw for the Wolfpack. That's Hickey sending it over to, you can see, but that's Walsh. Back to Radford. Radford now in on the near side. He's going in deep. Backhands it, centering it to Davidson. Two of them wind up behind the net. That's Walsh. Swift sending it into the corner. Goes all the way around to the other side. That shot's blocked. Wildcats. Pass it off to the near side. Shot on net, gloved by Rittenberg. And we are back to 5-on-5 action here, folks. Need to make an adjustment to this poster right now. Face off in the zone. Rose going to send it around over to Saunier. Rittenberg grabs it up. McPhee is on the draw for the Wolfpack. Shot right from the point. Wow, did a great job. He's on 1 foot to get that shot off. Wildcat player. Duquette. McPhee. And that's out of play. Face off back in the Wolfpack zone to the left of Jordan Rittenberg, number 31. Wolfpack starting goaltender this evening. Dawson LaPlante on the draw. Tied up, Wildcats out with it. Shot from the points, blocked by Benino. They center it, but can't get a shot off. That was Bent for the Wildcats. That's off the skate of Swift. Back out now. Clowater trying to get it dumped in. He's got Benino, tries to get it through, but can't get there. Too much traffic. LaPlante back to Bent. Bent puts that on net. That hit the goaltender and went drop down, almost made enough backwards. Couldn't get it out. They're going to ice that down. No icing on the call. Interesting. Back to Benino. Benino with the line, passing across the ice to LaPlante. LaPlante working his way around Wildcat player. Loses the puck. Benino right there trying to tie him up. Clowater in. Back to Bent. Bent sends it in. That just wide of goal. Hickey. Out through, passing up, trying to get it to Benino, but that was off stick. High stick is the call. Or are they offside? Offside. .4:02 to go in the first period. Cole McLeod's going to take the face-off. Connor Milana to his right. And Power to his left. Wolfpack are going to send that in. That's off to the side of the net. McLeod working in behind the net, gets it into the corner. And we have a penalty on the call. Or to go out of play. Nobody's going to the box, so I'm guessing it must have been out of play, or maybe the net was off, I guess. McLeod wins. Milana sending it over to Hickey. Hickey through traffic, goes off to the half wall on the side. Hickey dumps it back in. The Wolfpack are offside, looking to get back on. Milana's leading the way in with McLeod on the near side. They get it out, skating it through the neutral zone. Jesse Sinclair. He's trying to pass it back, but nobody's home. Wolfpack have to retreat to the neutral zone, all the way back to their own zone. That's Sinclair, who played in the QMJHL Cup for Team Nova Scotia last weekend. And they are offside. Vinny Radford on the draw. He's got Walsh to his right. And Davidson on his left. That's up to Davidson. Davidson trying to cut through. Now he goes wide, puts it on net. That's saved by Aguirre. .309 to go in the first period, tied up 2 apiece. But those of you at home watching on TV can see that. Bradford sends it across. Shot, score! And the Wolfpack take a 3-2 lead. That was Walsh from Radford. Center ice. Radford. Keep the same line out. That's Rose. Up off the glass and down. Wildcats get it back out to the neutral zone. Walsh on the wall with them. The Shields. Shields in on the near side. Rose tying him up on the boards. Walsh going in for support. Shields still with it. Rose now pinning it on the wall. Pressure from the Wildcats. Help from Radford. Bent working now behind the net. Wildcats out with it, sending it out front. Walsh working to keep it away from Shields. They get tangled up. Bradford out with the puck. In on the near side, cutting across center. He's going to put it just short, just wide of the net, rather. Wildcats. Shields. Wildcats out front. Point blank range. Rittenberg saves it, clears the rebound out of the way. Now the Wolfpack, Davidson's getting it out of there. Bringing back into the Wildcat zone. They're trying to break out. Clowater almost got a stick on it. That's Swift on the wall, getting it back to the red line. Max Hanley. Now McPhee. He's in. He's going to dump it in. That's going to rim all the way around to the other side. Wildcats are going to send it backwards in behind their net. Now to the near side. Saulnier's there. They get it off the glass and out. That's down the near side where Hickey's going to recover. He's going to off the glass into the neutral, or boards into the neutral zone. A little back and forth. Swift sends it around to Hickey behind the net. Backhand up to the half wall to Saulnier. Saulnier to Clark. Clark over to McPhee. McPhee through the legs and into the corner. Most of the line and D all changed. Saulnier and McPhee are the only ones out and in the play right now. We got Rose and Benino and Breen coming out to meet them. Wildcats lose it. Back into the neutral zone, last minute of play of the period. Bent in, drops it back from McKinnon. Into the corner. LaPlante circling around. Rose gets that off, bent stick. Now going to go into the corner. Bent at the half wall. LaPlante coming in. Over to Heidenberg. Shot is blocked. LaPlante gets it over to Flowwater. Through, gets past. Green backhand, turns it over to Bent. Bent going to be able to get the shot. He gets a shot, hits the bar. Rebound goes to the far side, unable to get a second clear shot off. LaPlante tied him up on the wall. It's only 7 seconds left. Flowwater on the wall, half wall. He's going to chip that up and into the air, and that's going to bounce down, and that's going to end the period, ladies and gentlemen. Action-packed first period. So we will recap here. Yeah, the board says 4-2, but the official score is 3-2. I'm checking it live on Game Sheet here right now. So through the first period, first goal was scored at 3:06 into the period by Ryan Walsh, assisted by Vinnie Radford. Second goal scored by the Valley Wildcats, Nate Betts of the Valley Wildcats, assisted by Trevor Harvey and Samuel Henneberg. That's it, it's Henneberg. Okay, gotcha. 11:18 in the first. Then the Wolfpack bounce right back at 14:06 was Cole. I'm pretty sure Clark had that one, but Cole Bent, assisted by Clark and McPhee. Then the Wildcats come back just 3 minutes later at 17:53. Luke Force and Carson Lodge at 18:22. Carter Davidson gets the Wolfpack third goal. And that summarizes the first period scoring. We are the only game in town tonight. Last night, the Cape Breton West Islanders defeated the Weeks Majors U18 by a score of 4-0. And we have an action-packed day across the league tomorrow. The Wolfpack is off tomorrow, but they will be playing at home on Sunday. We're going to take a little break here now, watch the Zamboni go around in circles, and we'll be back in a few minutes. And welcome back to the Kings Mutual Century Center from Berwick, Nova Scotia. Wolfpack fans, as your Cole Harbour Wolfpack take the ice for period number 2 versus the Valley Wildcats. The Beige.ca, Valley Wildcats. Score is 3-2 for the Wolfpack. Shots after the first period were 17 for the Wolfpack, 17 is home. 17 for the Wildcats and 8 for the Wolfpack. I know the board says 4, but the score is 3-2, not 4-2. Wolfpack goaltender Jordan Rittenberg getting warmed up. No sign of the Wildcats. Oh, there they come to the ice in the far corner. Puck drop in 1 minute and 20 seconds. Do you need to be rescued from your wet basement? Then you need Permadry. Permadry has guaranteed solutions to leaky basements, from cracked foundation walls to drainage systems, sump pump systems, and even battery-powered emergency backup systems and service. Serving all of the mainland of Nova Scotia, permadry.com. Looking for flooring? Need a florist? Well, call a tailor. Call one of the associates at Taylor Flooring, Nova Scotia's leading flooring superstore with locations in Sydney, Bridgewater, Halifax, Dartmouth. I think it's Halifax. Been in business since 1993. One of the biggest around. They can definitely get you taken care of. That's Taylor Flooring. And out to start the second period, Vinnie Radford. Wildcats. Back down, that's Luke Force. And scores. That one through traffic. Just got past the end of the pad of Jordan Rittenberg and found the far side of the net. Bradford again. That's Cole Bent going back for the puck, going to pass it around to Hickey. It's in his feet in the corner. And behind the Wolfpack net. Walsh gets it off the glass and into the neutral zone, back through the neutral zone. That's Davidson giving chase to Luke Sinclair. Jesse Sinclair, sorry. Back into the Wolfpack zone. That's Radford now coming back the other way. Radford working his way through traffic, gets a shot through traffic. Wildcats coming back the other way. Wolfpack forwards, delayed penalty on the Wolfpack. Shot, save. I didn't see it. It's Davidson heading to the bench, or heading to the box. Zoom in a little here. Over to Bent on the near side. Bent, Wildcat Bent. Now out into the neutral zone. Saunier. Gets broken up by the Wildcats. Clark coming in. Wildcats out through the neutral zone on the far side and in. In wide. Around out to Bent at the half wall. He's going to center it to the D in the high slot. That was Hanley on the D for the Wildcats. Coming through the slot. Rittenberg getting the blocker on that. That one's out of play. So face-off will stay down in the Wolfpack zone on this Wolfpack penalty kill. Wolfpack do have sponsorship opportunities this season available for the penalty kill and the power play, as well as game sponsorships. Ooh, that was an awkward one, almost went in and then kind of crushed Jordan into the net. Wolfpack clear it down in behind. Wolfpack goalie Aguirre is going to set it up. Get McPhee clears that down into the Wildcat zone. Aguirre setting it up for his man. Coming out of the neutral zone, or out of his zone into the neutral zone, through it with speed and in out the far side. And Bent ties him up and he loses the puck. It's Wildcat Bent keeping it in. Wildcat Bent. Boom, glove save, Rittenberg. I don't know, not keeping track of his shots, that's for sure. Jardine. Intercepted by Benino. Benino and Jardine, Pee Wee AAA teammates back in the day in Eastern Shore. Went to the Quebec Pee Wee BSR tournament, won that championship, went undefeated. 4 minutes left on the penalty kill, the Wolfpack penalty kill. Luke Jardine was the captain of that team back in 2019. Benino, shot right to the breadbasket. 1 second left. LaPlante on the draw. And the penalty is ended. Davidson's out of the box. Radford comes out, just reaching, just gets past him. Breen heading back. Jardine sends it over to the bumper. Shot's tipped. On the bumper. Shot is blocked in front. Wildcats in the zone, looking to set it up. Back to the bumper area. It's a shot. Backhand cross crease, back and forth. Looks like Wolfpack are going back on another penalty kill. Looks like Hickey is going to the sin bin for a couple of minutes. No, Breen, sorry, misread the number. No, Breen's heading to the bench and Hickey is going to the sin bin. I was right the first time. Rose heading back on the Wolfpack penalty kill. Milana, nice job breaking that up, racing back, gets there first, trying to get it over to McLeod. But the Wildcat player gets there and blocks the attempt. Wildcat passing it up to Bent. Bent into the Wolfpack zone on the near side, into the corner. Gives Rose a little shoulder to the chin, no call. McLeod, speedy McLeod comes in. Misses far side. Bent, shot, and that trickles through. And the Wildcats score a power play goal. And take the lead for the first time this game. Well, looks like we're going to have a goalie change here, folks. Cole coming in for Jordan Rittenberg. Bradford tied up in the feet. LaPlante. Love save. Face off in the Wildcat zone. Looks like it'll be to the right of their goaltender, right in front of us. Captain Dawson LaPlante on the draw. Cole Bent heading back, picking up the puck in the wall. He's going to retreat back in behind his net. Loses it at the half wall, but LaPlante picks it up, passing it up just past the reach of Walsh. Walsh with the delay. Wildcat players are there. That's Walsh and LaPlante with a couple Wildcats in the corner. Looks like Betts. Green. Over to Bent. Bent, Radford, I think, gets a tip on it as it pokes up in the air. And Aguirre covers it up. Face off in the Wildcat zone. Carter Davidson's lining up. Take the face off. He wins it. Back to Cohen Hickey. Hickey over to Swifty. Swifty back to Hickey in the high slot. Over to Clowater. Back to Hickey. We're on the power play, by the way, folks. The Hockey Ambitions power play. 2-minute power play. Brought to you by Steve Bent's Hockey Ambitions, Elite Hockey Training, and Sunday night 4-on-4 league in the summer. That's all the way down to Will Cole. Over to Hickey. Hickey behind the net. Coming out through, he's passing it up to Swift. Swift up the far side through the neutral zone, gets in. They stay on side, tries to pass it to Hickey, but that's intercepted by Jesse St. Clair. Coming back the other way. Hickey on the back check, gets it broken up. Shot, pad save, rebound, juicy one. That gets deflected into the corner. Swift to Hickey. Cohen Hickey gets rubbed out on the boards. Puck goes over to Harvey. Puck down into the Wolfpack zone. 49 seconds left on this Hockey Ambitions power play. Not Bent. Swift behind the net. Little gaff there. Rose comes in, gets it bailed out, but Wolfpack are still pinned deep in their zone on the power play. Can't get it out. There's Rose. Circle back to Lay. Passing up to McPhee, off McPhee's stick into the Wildcat zone. Wildcats recover and get it out. And that's going into the bench, and the Wolfpack getting a too many skaters call. I think that's what's going on. Yeah, Saulnier's heading into the box. Pretty sure that's what the call is. Too many skaters on the ice, so we're going to be 4-on-4 for the next 21 seconds if nothing changes. Face off in the Wolfpack zone. Wolfpack clear it down, but that's going to could have gone off Hennenberg, but they blow that away as icing with 11 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. McPhee on the face-off. That's Joe Breen coming down the near side. Power skating in there, trying to do something. McPhee working in the corner. Wolfpack are now on the penalty kill as the Wildcat player comes out of the box. Wildcat shot. And a gut trap with 1:21 to go on the penalty kill. McPhee on the face-off. Wildcats. That's blocked by McLeod. McLeod, and then shot. Glove save. Snagged out of the air. McLeod on the face-off. I think it was McLeod last time all along, not McPhee, because I don't think McPhee was even on the ice, folks. Back to Hanley. Hanley up to whomever on the half wall. They're going all the way across with it. Wildcats to Hanley. Hanley off the bench. Back to Hanley. On net. Caught by Cole. .54 seconds to go on the Wolfpack penalty kill. Wolfpack have limited penalty kill sponsorships available for this season. You get your company's logo and a banner ad displayed, as well as on-air ad reads. If you're interested, contact one of your Wolfpack families or the Wolfpack team directly on any of our social media channels. We'll be happy to get you information and help you out. Max Hanley back for the Wildcats. Cutting across in front of his net. Now coming up through the middle. Now neutral zone, cross the red line, in on the near side. He runs into the wall of Hickey, but Bent passing it over. Back to Bent. And that's blocked by Hickey. He's hurt. He gets up, stays in the play though. Cross ice. Back over across to the near side. Hickey tying him up. Sinclair behind the net for the Wildcats. Puck comes out to the half wall. Back to Sinclair. Sinclair's on the wall for the Wildcats. Out to Hanley in the high slot. Over to Bent. He rips one. Will Cole stops 1-2. And it looks like we're going on a penalty kill. Again. Looks like Hickey's going in for a cross check. So it looks like we'll have 5 seconds of 5-on-3 kill. And then we'll go back to a 1:55 regular 5-on-4 penalty kill if nothing else changes. Wolfpack fans in attendance not happy with that call. But Dawson LaPlante on the 3-on-5 kill. Coach Dunn having a word with the referee, getting some clarification on the infraction. That was LaPlante on the face-off, sorry. First penalty is killed. So it's 5-on-4 PK now. That one almost in. That's Ryan Walsh coming down through, passing it over. Oh, LaPlante. Big opportunity, big miss. Cole setting that one up for Bent. Cole Bent backhanding it over to Evan Rose. LaPlante with the pressure. With more pressure. Wildcats setting it up. Wildcats Bent across the red line into the zone on the far side. He's in deep at the goal line, curls around. Jardine. Just pass. I didn't see who that was. Out in front, they missed their pass. 58 seconds to go on this PK. Down to Carter Aguirre. Little gaff there. Clowater putting the pressure on him, trying to make him make another mistake. But they get the pass to Jesse Sinclair. Wildcat in on the far side, down at the goal line, centering it. But that gets cleared out of there by Clow. Luke Jardine. Wildcat sending it in, just gets past Coles. He's trying to set it up behind the net. Now it's on the half wall. Bent out with it for the Wildcats. Shot, no goal. Off the post. Referee was quick to wave that. Sinclair. 9 seconds to go on the PK. Bent, waiting, hold it. Blocker saved, rebound, and then he gets that covered up as the penalty expires. 8:43 to go in the second period. Wolfpack trailing by a goal. Swift puts it behind him. That's Davidson. And coming up through, that's Power. Back to Davidson. Trying to cut through. Into the zone, Joe Breen. Reversing it back. That's Betts into the corner with Power. Oh, that one gets tipped and goes in. And the Wildcats take a 2-goal lead. The Wolfpack led early here, and the Wildcats clawed back. And are now taking a 2-goal lead. Saunier on the face-off, or on the boards. Rose to Bent. Cole Bent gets across the red line, dumps it in. Saunier on the far wall. Now into the corner. Out in front, McPhee. Now Bent. And we get a whistle. Wolfpack would like to thank Excel Physiotherapy for being the team's official training partner for this season, looking after our athletes at each and every game and in between each game, typically seeing our athletes next day if need be. Excel Physiotherapy, accelerate your performance and recovery, the official trainer of the Wolfpack with locations in Halifax and Dartmouth. Wolfpack win the face-off. That's Saunier. Over to Rose. McPhee. Just across the crease. Rebound comes over. Bent sends it up into the corner. No. Half wall. Wildcats get there. That's Beals. Aguirre trying to pass it over to the far side, and he gets it there to the half wall. Wildcat coming through the zone, and they're offside. Face off just outside of the Wolfpack D zone on the far side of the ice. Trailing by 2. A little less than half the game to go. Bradford on the draw. Breen up to Walsh. Walsh backhands it forward. Bradford with some work to get there on the half wall. Breen comes up, sends it in deep, up to Radford, in behind the net. He sends it out front. They miss. That shot into traffic gets blocked. Puck's loose. Radford. No, that's not Radford. That's Breen. Radford in behind the net. Walsh. Radford tied up on the wall. Walsh trying to help him. He gets it out, but then he gets tied up. Wildcats out with the puck. They send the puck across, past their player. Breen back to get it. Over to Hickey, loose puck. Shot, glove save. Face off in the Wolfpack zone. To the right of Will Cole. Pretty full house here tonight in Berwick. People all around watching the major midget game. Cole McLeod on the face-off. He wins, gets it back. Out in the neutral zone, McLeod with the pressure. Back in the zone. Swift over the top. Clearing it out of there. They dump it in deep. Rose a little bump. Tying him up behind the net. Luke Forrest coming in for help for the Wildcats. That's Cole McLeod. He's got some speed in on the far side. Trying to get it over to Bonino. Hits the skate. Wildcats coming back the other way. Score short side. And just like that, Wildcats take a 3-goal lead. Saunier on the face-off for the Wolfpack. Wildcats win, they get through, but goes back. A little back and forth here in the neutral zone. On the half wall, looks like Beals and Saunier. Over to the far side, Cole Bent meets Bent. Was that Bent? Didn't look like it. It was. Distant Cousins, blocker save. Another shot, scores. Wolfpack do not have an answer for the Wildcats right now. And we have another goalie change. Rittenberg going back in. Will Cole heading to the bench. Ref didn't like something going on there. Shots right now are 36 to 12 in favor of the Wildcats. .435 to go in the second period. Wildcats are now up by 4. They put Bonino in the box. No Wildcat player in the box, so the Wolfpack are going on another penalty kill. Get your money's worth tonight if you were sponsoring the PK. Dawson LaPlante on the face-off. Bent into the corner. Swift got away with one there. Walsh. Pass attempts intercepted. Duquette dumps it in deep. They go on the forecheck, get it off to the near side. Wolfpack trying to get it out, but doesn't get out. That's Walsh. Walsh and Swift. Hanley keeping it in for the Wildcats. St. Clair puts it up into the corner to Hanley. Bent. Saved by Riddy. .30 to go on the Wolfpack penalty kill. 2:53 to go in the second period. Story of the game is Wolfpack came out strong, got an early lead, went back and forth a little bit with the Wildcats, kept the lead, and then the wheels basically have come off it, and the Wolfpack haven't had an answer for the Wildcats here, especially in this second period. Period marked by mistakes and penalty kills. Bradford on the draw. Hickey backhands around the other side of the net. McLeod coming over. Rose around to the near side. Jardine back. And Radford. Radford in the corner. Tries to send it across to Rose coming in, but that's intercepted. Fletcher's going to pass it out. And Hickey tying him up on the boards. McPhee in on the near side. Front scores short-handed. McLeod with his first U18 Major Hockey League goal. Gets the Wolfpack within 3. Short-handed, Cole McLeod. Actually, that penalty might have just expired. Busy here running the camera and play-by-play and checking things myself, folks. I think we're actually back to 5-on-5 there. McLeod out to take the draw. No, that was McPhee, not McLeod. Hickey back into the corner. Sends it around to the other side. Clark on the wall. Gets it out. That's McPhee on the far side. McPhee's got Davidson. He takes a shot. Rebound, digging for it. And it's blown dead. McPhee stays out for the draw with Davidson and Clark. Hickey stepping forward and gets past him out in the neutral zone. Davidson. Clark. In on the near side. It's tied up, down, puck out. Davidson. Fields with the cross ice pass over to the far side. Shot is blocked. Jardine walking the line, putting it on net, blocked by Hickey. Shot by Bent from point blank range, 47 seconds to go. Shots right now are sitting at 38-15 in favor of the Wildcats. Dawson LaPlante on the draw for the Wolfpack. Sinclair for the Wildcats. Loose puck out in front. Ryan Walsh sends it in around LaPlante. Back to Clowater. Gets past him though. Sinclair out the far side for the Wildcats. Through the neutral zone. Into the skate of Breen. That's poked out by Swifty. Clowater on the near side. Takes a shot, that's saved, and out of play. 7 seconds to go in the period. There you have it, folks. That's the end of the second period, where your Wolfpack trail Valley Wildcats by a score of 7-4. Shots are 38 for the Wildcats and 16 for the Wolfpack, so more than double the shots. Kind of been the story of the season so far, getting outshot significantly. So teams head back to the dressing room, coaches will talk to the team and come out for the third period ready to go. We'll be back in a few minutes. need to turn on my mic. Welcome back to the Kings Mutual Century Center in Berwick, Nova Scotia, Wolfpack fans. As the team takes the ice for the third and final period of this tilt against the Valley Wildcats. Wolfpack come into this period trailing by 3 goals, down 7-4. Shots through the game so far are 38 in favor of the Wildcats and only 16 for the Storm. Have a drink. I called the Wolfpack the Storm. I've probably done it a few other times here tonight, folks, but honest mistake. Done the Storm games for the last 2 years, so we got Connor McPhee, Aidan Clowater, Carter Davidson out for the first shift, Cole Bent, Dawson Swift. Story of the second period were penalties for the Wolfpack. Got their lines out of sorts. Connor McPhee on the draw. Duquette working on the boards. Clowater tying him up. A little back and forth on the far side. Cole Bent. Back around the net. Near side, Davidson over to Clowater. Clowater in. Clowater just misses, had a wide open net. Had him on the backhand, just missed. That one gets past Swift. Bent picks it up just outside the red line, retreats back into the zone. That's off the skate. Sinclair is there for the Wildcats. Back into the Wolfpack zone. Bent sees Clowater on the far side. Swift changes. Rose is out for Swift. Rose on the near side. He dumps it in. Davidson heads to the bench. McPhee, Clowater. Get a fresh batch of forwards. Get Benino, Radford, and Power. Radford on the wall, now Benino. Benino gets tied up. That one towards the net, but too many white jerseys. Radford now trying to get it out front. That hits the Wildcat player down into the corner. Power in the corner working with Radford. Second shot. Unsuccessful. Bent in on the near side. Benino shot, rebound. He's going to not quite get his own rebound. Looks like the Wolfpack are going on the power play. Where are they? Referee talking to the Wildcat bench. Wildcat bench standing at the blue line, their captain. And Bent's heading to the box. The Wolfpack will go on a 2-minute power play. So Cole McLeod's going to take the face off for the Wolfpack. Wildcats are going to clear that out of the zone. Wildcats clear it back down. Hickey in the corner, reverse. It's trapped on the wall. Cole Bent. And on the far side, he's going to dump it in. Round on the near side, Milana on the boards, Hickey. Milana. He draws another penalty. Let them touch it so we get 5-on-3. He touched it. Touch it down in the zone. Should have been a penalty or been a call down there. So, nothing changes. We're going to have a minute 12 seconds of 5-on-3 power play. Steve Bent's Hockey Ambitions power play. Elite hockey training. And summer Sunday night 4-on-4 series. Wolfpack keep it in. Now it's out. Three on two, 4-on-2 now. Shot, glove save. .55 seconds left in the 5-on-3 power play. Wolfpack power play. Dawson LaPlante on the faceoff. Into the corner. Wolfpack or Wildcats rimming around. Swift over to Rose. Rose. Swift back to Rose to Swift, back to Rose. LaPlante trying to feed it through to Clark. The Wildcats get it. Send it back down in the Wolfpack zone. Rose. 23 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Devin Rose. Got trap save. 12 seconds to go on the Wolfpack 5-on-3 power play. Brought to you by Steve Bent's Hockey Ambitions. Elite hockey training and Sunday summer night 4-on-4 series. Davidson. Hickey, back to Breen. Breen puts it on net, misses short side. Wildcats into the corner, going to get a chance to clear it out as the first penalty expires. 35 seconds left on the Wolfpack 5-on-4 power play. 5-on-3 didn't generate much in the way of offense. See Breen rushing in here if we can get something going here. Low water. Water in the corner, trapped in there. 4 seconds to go on the power play. That attempt is blocked. Water again with the puck, trying to feed it over to Davidson. McPhee dumps it into the corner. Davidson, now the Wildcats. Breen keeps it in. Bradford. And they're offside. Some extracurriculars going on down there or what? Face off just outside of the Wildcat zone. Bradford on the draw for the Wolfpack. Nino trying to get in through. That's power. They get it off the stick. Swift sends it that way. Bradford at the half wall, tries to dump it in deep. Busting up through now on the near side. The Wildcats. Bent's back there first though. He's passing it over to his D partner. Over to Swift. Tries to hit Benino, but that's turned over at the center ice. Swift back into the corner around. Power to Benino. That shot pass attempt is off and intercepted by the Wildcats. Back into their zone. Getting it up to Shields on the boards. Stoddart in the corner and Bent. Bent passing it over to Power. Power to Benino. Just gets past Benino. Wildcats are going to send it back into the neutral zone. Rose. To Benino. McLeod. Over to Benino. Benino shot off the side of the net. Power in behind the net. Wildcats with it. Get it up to Luke Force. Luke Force for the Wildcats is going to get to the red line, dump it in. Out front. How did he make that save? Rittenberg coming back across with his glove hand, stretching out and saving that one from going in. Glenn Breen Realtor. Your dream awaits. Glenn can help you find your dream home and get the right deal. Glenn's with Exit Metro Realty. You can get him on Facebook at Glenn Breen Realty or call the phone number. McLeod chasing, that's Walsh. Force. McLeod out to the point. Back to McLeod. High slot. Misses wide. They try to center. Wildcats up and into the rafters. And it didn't come down. Puck still up in the, above the light. $12:19 to go in the game. Wolfpack trail by 3. Dawson LaPlante on the faceoff. Wildcats going to rim it around to Beals. Beals' pass is in the feet. Wolfpack had an opportunity to get back in. That's LaPlante. His shot misses high. Rebound, he's going to get his own. Wildcat gets there first, but almost had his own rebound on the wall. That's Wildcat. Over to hit. Henneberg. Bent to Beals. Beals on the far wall into the corner. Bent and Bent. Back to Luke Jardine. His pass or shot attempt blocked by Clark. Now on the wall we've got Saunier and an offside call, I believe. Jardine getting an escort back to the bench. Face off in the neutral zone, just outside of the Wolfpack's D zone. LaPlante on the face off. Davidson in on the near side, delay. He gets a shot, they get a stick on it as he releases. Slow water. Back to Rose. Rose to net, pad save, nobody there to get the rebound. Back out in the neutral zone. Swift dumps it in. Slow water on the attack. Sign him up, back off to the near side. Wildcats come out the near side. Pass it on the ice, pass Swift. Rittenberg's going to be forced to play that. Pass it over to Rose to Swift. Slow water on the half wall. A little back and forth there. Now McPhee. McPhee sends it in. Aguirre pops it up in the air with his blocker. Power keeps it in play, onside rather. Green trying to send it in deep. Wildcats back out through the neutral zone. And they dump it in, but Hickey is in the way and blocks it. Breen, Bradford. Pass just a little bit behind Benino, but he spins and collects it, keeps going forward. Bradford out front, loose puck. Wildcats clear it. Breen skating back. Around to the near side, long pass off the stick of the Wildcat. Hickey back around behind the Wolfpack. Pass it backwards. No look pass, nobody home. McLeod racing in to get it. Meets Duquette there. Breen off the stick. Breen poking it to the wall. Hanley. And that's out of play. Rittenberg drives it up into the netting with his blocker. 9:03 to go. Connor McPhee on the draw for the Wolfpack. Shot and driven up out of play by the blocker of Rittenberg. Cloud on the face-off for the Wolfpack. That's Benino. Milana. The Cloud attack. Cloud to Bent. Might have got tipped just high. Milana trying to poke it in through. Loose puck around the net, now in behind. Comes out to the far side, Swifty. Shoots a knuckleballer. McLeod with the loose puck on the near side. Out in front, Milana at the backhand, misses far side. Benino gets it back to Swift. That's blocked. Bennett center ice. Off the boards, Benino in. Benino misses wide. Rebound, Swift comes in, streaming in, keeps the puck in play, or in onside. Nino in, trying to pass it through to Clark. In the feet. Backhand shot, saved by Rittenberg, deflected up over the net, into the boards, now into the corner. Green passing it out to Clark. That's off the stick. Walsh dumping it in. And the Wolfpack are going on a power play. Down by 3. Wolfpack need to score here. Dawson LaPlante on the face-off. As Wildcats clear it down. Alex Rose picking it up from Rittenberg. Rose passing it up to Breen. Breen back to Rose. Backhand off the wall to Breen. Breen thought about cutting through. Clark gets a shot off, pad save, rebound over. LaPlante backhanding it out to Rose at the point. Over to Breen. Can't handle it, down into the corner. Breen recovers, passes it back out to Clark. Clark gets a shot off, loose puck in front of the net. Breen's racing up. Clark with a shot. Saunier trying to get the rebound, get it in. Now Breen. Out to Clark. Over to Rose. LaPlante to Breen. One-timer. Score! Power play goal! And the Wolfpack claw their way back to within 2. Looks like Ethan Saunier scored that one, leading the pack. Captain LaPlante asking for the puck, taking it to the bench. So I'm guessing that was Saunier, which would be his first U18 Major Hockey League goal. LaPlante stays out for the face-off. Low water. Over to Hickey. Bent. So they have announced that Saunier did score. Hickey back into the corner, around, blows a tire around him behind the net. Full bent in to help. Pedal. Davidson's been ejected. So the Wolfpack had a penalty. It was going to be on the penalty kill. Don't know if that's a second penalty now or what the story is. We'll have to see what they put up on the board. I know Bent's heading to the box. Coach Dunn asking for some clarification. Bent has a two-minute penalty listed on the board. Coach Dunn seeking some clarification. Wait a minute, they have somebody in the box too, so we're 4-on-4 here, folks. Almost in. Rittenberg able to get the pad out. I know we got the blade of the stick on it, but able to get the pad out to kind of keep it from going in. And I can't hear what the rink announcer's saying, folks, so. Henneberg. Oh, that's Davidson. I don't understand what happened. I announced Davidson's out, but that's Davidson. Maybe I made the wrong call, or maybe he didn't go. I'll see if I can get some clarification here in a minute, folks. So 4-on-4 for the next 32 seconds. And then the Wolfpack will go on a penalty kill. Luke Force can't handle the pass. Henneberg, that shot gets deflected. Bouncing puck just misses wide of the net. Rebound, that's Davidson. Jardine back. And glove save by Rittenberg. So, also just looking at the Wildcats keep it in. I thought they were putting them out, but on the official game sheet, it is only showing the penalty to Cole Bent. No other penalties or anything after that. Face off in the Wolfpack zone. Cole McLeod on the draw. 3:13 to go. Wolfpack down by 2. Penalty kill. Rittenberg with the save. Back to even strength as Bent comes out of the box. Got Milana in the far zone. Milana. Shot into the skates. McLeod on the draw. 2:54 to go. Can the Wolfpack pull it off? At 2 in the last 3 minutes to bring this thing into overtime. Walsh's pass up to Rose's pass up to Walsh. Walsh in, trying to pass across the ice. Shot, save, covered up by Aguirre. Need to be rescued from your wet basement? Then you need Permadry. Permadry, dry basements guarantee. Serving all of mainland Nova Scotia. And the Wolfpack call a timeout. So, Permadry, everything from fixing cracked and leaking basement walls, water, hydrostatic pressure issues, drainage, sump pump installs and service, drainage system service, even battery-powered backup, emergency backup pump systems. Permadry.com, serving all of the mainland of Nova Scotia. Looking for some flooring? Need a florist? Call a Taylor. Taylor Flooring is Nova Scotia's leader. Flooring leader. Locations in Dartmouth, Bedford, Sydney, and Bridgewater. Taylor Flooring. That was Radford on the face-off for the Wolfpack. Out to the point to Rose. Rose to the half wall, gets past. No, McLeod keeps it there. Now into the corner. Out front, gets cleared out of there. That's Radford in the corner. Milana's there with him. Over to Rose. McLeod cycling down. Rose throwing it in deep. Walsh in behind the net, coming out the far side, backhanding it up to Hickey. And the Wildcats get it out. Walsh over to Rose. And the Wolfpack net is empty, by the way, folks. McLeod over to Hickey. It was going to be just wide, but Aguirre gets a toe on it, kicks it into the boards. Rose keeps it in, dumping it in deep. Off the side of the net, nobody's able to clear it. Now finally, Wildcat gets it off to the side. Rose. Bradford working, coming up front. Rose. That's right into the Wildcat player. Bradford kind of fans on a minute to go. Wildcats have it. We have empty net. They block it at least. Rose back into the corner. 38 seconds. Wolfpack net remains empty. 6 on 5 here. Is that one going to make it? Just short. Face off with 30 seconds to go in the Wildcats D zone. LaPlante on the draw. McPhee. Over to Breen. Breen shot into the Wildcat player. Swift heading back to get the loose puck. Going to rim it around to Breen. Breen got pressure. High stick Wildcats, no call on that. Oh, they do have that, but that's end of game, folks. And the Wolfpack drop the game. It's the final score, 7-5. Final shots on goal are 44 for the Wildcats, 27 for the Wolfpack. So the Wolfpack will drop to 1-5 on the season. They are off tomorrow, but back in action in the Wolf Den Sunday morning versus the Sydney Mitsubishi Rush at 11:15. Hope to see you live in person at the rink. If not, we will be broadcasting live here on our YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in.